Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I hope I find you well. So this is the video you have been waiting for, whereby we are moving on to using MapInfo software. Okay, so I'm going to take you through some of the first things you need to understand about MapInfo. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Okay, this is MapInfo platform. So here, I hope you can see my cursor in yellow. Oh, I forgot this yellow is red, but I hope you can see this cursor. Okay, so the first step that we're going to do now, we have before moving on to MapInfo, you need to create some files here. Okay, so I've just created a folder here called gold hunting. Okay, so you can call this file anyhow though. So you need the following files inside. We have sub files inside, like we have this raster file. It's a folder, sorry. Okay, so I've already placed in one of my maps that I'm going to use. Then you also need to create additional folders. Let's create them now. So you need another folder called tables. For now, don't worry how we are going to use these folders. I'm going to cover that. Okay, so we have tables, we have raster, we have workspaces. Okay, then you also have your other folder here that you can call output maps. This is the folder where you save your things that you've done inside the software there. Okay, let's go back to the software. All right, so now we're going to import the image, which is the one I was referring to as a raster, because there are different types of input sources. So that image is a raster file. So first of all, I'm going to say open. Then under open, you go on table there. It's loading. All right, so here it goes. Then you locate to where you have saved your folder. Like for me, for mine is saved as gold ending here. Okay. Then I open on my raster files. Okay, so file type you have to change here to a raster image. Okay, depending on the input source that you are using. For now, I'm using a raster image, so it comes in different formats like these ones which are listed there. Okay, leave that one as automatic. Then here you select the file. Then you open. Sorry about that. It's loading. Okay, once you're at this stage, then they ask you if you want to display or register. Since we have some coordinates there, we want to register this one. So you click on register. Okay. Once we are here, this is the image registration point. So then you have to select your projection. Okay. Oh, before we go to projection, let me show you the map first. Okay. So as you can see, this let me take my drawing tool. Okay, as you can see, this type of coordinate system, we're having 28 degrees 30 seconds, sorry, 30 minutes, then seconds this other side. Okay, so this type of coordinate system, that's the one I was referring to as the long large. It's in degrees, though you can convert these degrees to decimal degrees. That's what I'm going to show you just now. Okay, so let me add another text point. Okay. Right, let me pull this one. Okay, so this is something that you have to take note to. Let me change this color. Let's make it something like blue. Oh, where can I get blue? All right, let's try this one. All right, so let's say to convert degrees to decimal degrees. You divide divide the minutes by 60. Okay, so let's do an example with this one, which is 28 degrees 30 minutes. So it's going to be 28 point, then you need to divide your minutes. You need to divide your minutes. So since we have 30, you divide by 60, you get 0.5. So you just say 28.5, then you add 5 zeros so that we have 60 sheets after the comma. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Then let's convert the other one. Since we have the longitude and the latitude there, so that 19 degrees we can convert it into 19.123456, like this. So remember, there's something we need to add there. Since we are on the southern hemisphere, yeah, okay, we are going to use minus sign on the degrees on degree. Okay, so we're going to use a minus sign for that 19.12345 okay, so basically that's something that you need to understand first. So you notice that you only change this one on the northern. You leave that one for the eastings. You don't change, you don't place a minus sign on it. Okay, so let's just move on to georeferencing. Then if you have any more questions we're going to cover on this one, don't worry. Okay, let me close this one. Let me close. Oh, can I close these tools? Oh, okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. Right, so we're going to set our projection. So this mapping is from Zimbabwe, but I want to open it in a UTM format. So if you can see here, it's already on LongLat. If you want to open it directly, but for this video, I want to open it in UTM. So I'm going to come here to category, then I change to UTM. Where is UTM? Universal Transverse Mercator. It's WGS84. That's the correct one. Then this map is from Zimbabwe, so it's on the 35 zone. Let me scroll to 35. Okay, so in Zimbabwe we only have 35 and 36, but this map is in 35. Okay, so this is 35 UTM, Southern Hemisphere. Okay, right. I've set the projection units. I'll leave this as degrees because I'm dealing with degrees now. Okay. Alright, so moving on to adding the points to georeference. So to georeference correctly a map, you need at least 4 points. You can use 2, 3, but I think 4 is best so that we can cover all 4 corners. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to move this this pointer here to this intersection point there. That's my point 1. Okay, so now we're going to enter our degrees. So this is 28 point. We say it is 30 divided by 60. That was 0.5. So it is going to be 1. It's going to be 5. Then we have other zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, making it 6. Okay, let's leave like that. Okay. Then we move on to this one. It's minus 19 point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 0, 0 is still fine. Then say okay. That's my point 1. Then we move to the other corner there. Then I make it 8. Okay, I want to place it as my point 2. Alright, so here it's it's 28. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes, 19 point. Oh, sorry. It's minus 19 point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 106. Okay. All right. So, oh, sorry. It's 19.30. So we have to divide that one to 60, which gives us also 0.5. So we make it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think it's correct. Yeah. Save it like that. Then let's move to the other end. Okay, yeah, all right. This 8.3. Oh, okay. It's 3. So on point 3, we have 9 degrees, 29.123.6. Then this side we have minus 19.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Then let's move on to point number 4. Point number 4 is point number 4. Yeah, the last corner there. Okay. Wait. Okay. Point number 4. Click on that one. Okay, so we have what? We have 29.12345. And then this side we have minus 19.12345. Okay. Okay, I think we're done for this 4 corners. It's all right. Once you're done here, this error pixel, it only shows the differences that you made when you're zooming in and zooming out on this image while you're georeferencing, but it's not much of a problem. Okay, so once you're done here, then you say okay. It's loading. Okay, yeah, it has loaded. All right. So want to zoom in, then let's go to, so you go to map. That's where you can find the zoom in and zoom out and pen option. Want to zoom in, I want to zoom in an area where I want to work on. Okay, then let me move this end. So you can zoom in the way you want, depending on the area where you want to focus on. Okay, so you can see that as you move your cursor, the coordinates are changing there. Let me show you where I'm highlighting there. Those are the UTM coordinates. They're in meters. Okay, so let me zoom. All right, so down there you can see the coordinate system that I used. It's UTM zone 35, Southern Hemisphere, WGS 84. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long, but I think that's the first stage that you have to understand. So more videos are coming as we continue from this one. So let me save some of this work. Okay, so to save your work, you have to go to that one on home there. Then you can say save workspace. Save workspace. Okay. Then you try to locate to that folder where you have your files, like this one, workspaces. Then you go into your workspaces, then you save workspace. How can I call it? Let me just call it gold hunting. Yeah, then just leave it as gold hunting like this. So then I save this workspace. So remember, the workspace is the one which carries all the tables that we are going to use throughout this session. Okay, so we have the table that we imported, that one, the raster image. We also need to save it too. Where is the option? It's a table, right? So far they're not giving me the option to save. Give me the option to save. All right, so I think we're done for now. We're going to move on to the next stage, whereby we're going to be importing coordinates, plotting points, and collecting some coordinates out of the map and things like that. So I hope you find this educational. Then if you have any comments, any questions, you can just leave on the comment section below. And also please subscribe and share these videos so that we can get as much information as possible and everyone can learn. So I hope I'm understood. Yeah, this comes to the end of this video. Thank you so much.